We are what we eat, drink, breathe, and touch because we become what we cannot eliminate. In the past 100 years, we've managed to drastically change even the basic chemistry of the planet. We have billions of pounds of chemicals that are being released into the ground. That affects the soil. And of course, we grow our food in the soil and of course, our water supply. But that's not all of it. These chemicals are being discharged into lakes and rivers. That's just one part of the problem. The food that we're growing in depleted soil also has a lot of chemicals in it, which lack nutritional value. So then we're not able to actually fuel these detoxification reactions because we don't have the nutrients to help us run those processes. Now we add in hormones and antibiotics, and you can see how we have this growing toxic load that our bodies, which are amazingly made and created to handle these things, get overburdened. We call this, again, the chemical feast. There's a lot of research about what gets in our system, how it gets in our system, and what happens when it gets there. So when someone says, I'm not really exposed to a lot of chemicals, you have to keep in mind if you're breathing it in, if it's on your skin, if you're drinking or eating it, within 26 seconds, we can test for it in every organ in your system. Environmental toxins, they have physical and physiological negative effects on the body, even at low doses. So it's very important that you keep in mind exposures all around us and trying to minimize it where you can. Exposures to these toxins can lead to disease. Of course, that's our biggest concern is disease. We want to do anything we can to help prevent this pathway. We think of heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and very importantly with toxins, we think of brain issues like dementia and memory loss, simply cognitive impairment. Some signs or symptoms that you might have issues with detoxification, skin issues are a biggie. We see that in acne, we see that with eczema, and even psoriasis flares. Of course, stomach issues are a big problem. Constipation, ulcers, digestive issues, diarrhea, they can all be from an accumulation of toxins that your body is not able to get rid of properly. Brain fog is a symptom that we very commonly see from a system that's overwhelmed. Hormone imbalances, goodness, toxin loads, it's a major cause of hormone imbalances. So it's one of the first things we should look for. When you think of chemicals that are not supposed to be in your body, we call those xenobiotics. And of course, we can have xenoestrogens. So hormone imbalances are a crucial sign of toxin overload. Sensitivities that are new. How many of you know someone who said, I never used to have allergies, and I don't know why in my 40s I'm getting them? Or someone who might say, I never used to be bothered, but if I walk into a room where someone is wearing very strong perfume, it sends them into a hypersensitivity type of reaction. Those are signs of toxin overload. Fatigue, headaches, short memory, and of course, cancer is one of the biggies. Your body can get overwhelmed and it doesn't respond and fix things the way it should.